Star Trek Online. Now I've switched back to my other account. You may notice this. It's the one with these guys. Once I get this guy high enough, I will show you how to make a cannibal tribble. I will be doing that during this. But my primary thing right now I'm focused on is my new character. It's going to be a TOS era. And what he's going to be, why I'm doing this, is the fleet I'm in with these two. I won Kelvin Timeline Command Cruiser. So I got this really nice T6 cruiser, which is engineer, engineers get cruisers, so why not? They're the ones that do good with cruisers, so I'm doing a TOS era. It's also one I'm more familiar with, because I will be doing a Ronnie again at some point. I don't know when, but I will. So he's going to be a little different. He will be an engineer, but he will not be wearing red. And so I'm doing this. Like I said, I want him to be an engineer. I do want him to be an engineer. And I'll be showing you how to make certain tribbles and how to get certain trophies. Now, at one point I will have to try a different account to show you how to get all the riser trophies, because I've already done that on this account. So I want to do that for you guys. So first thing I want to do is try to get the face as good and look as good as I can get it for who I got in mind. I think this is the best one. That's the closest I've seen to what I'm looking for. The skin tone has to change. I believe this is closest to it. Eyes need a darker brownish. I think they're brown anyway. I've got some on mine. Black hair. The hair is also not even going to be close to what it should be. But I found one that's close. I had wanted to do actually Cisco Ramon. And ain't none of these. No hair on this game is even close to Cisco Ramon hair. So there is one I'm doing for the guy I'm doing. This is as close as I've seen. It's not a perfect match, but it's close enough. The flat top and anything like that, that's kind of a close to a furrow. Just don't do it for me. So no, it's not a perfect duplicate, but it's close. So what I want to do is, not that, but I want to do this. Personally, I like that, but this guy being who he is, would he actually have a swagger too? I think it's got a swagger. Let me see what I got. I got a ship name. I actually had a thought about for the shuttle, but I've changed it. And I'll be doing this until I get to ESD, and then I'll probably do the basic stuff there, then I'll stop for this evening. I do need sleep, but I haven't been able to get there, so I better make this real fast. It shouldn't take too long. So I've already got the guy in mind, Curtis Holt. Of course, this is Curtis from Arrow. I like Curtis. He's cool. I said the hair, sadly the hair I just can't do justice to. I thought about doing Theo or Felicity, but he is really an engineer type. So that's why I liked the idea of him. The USS Drake, this is of course named after Dinah. I do like her as well. Sad what's going on in the series right now. I hope that they find a way to fix that. I like to play the tutorial, of course. Tutorial's pretty short.
Captain's log, stardate 6147.4. We're orbiting planet Taurus 2 in the Murasaki 312 nebula. Our orders? Investigate the disappearance of a science vessel in this area. Search and rescue operations are about to commence.
So first thing I'm doing is checking my audio. Music ain't too bad, so I don't really want to change that. That actually doesn't sound too bad on voiceover either. Another thing I'm asking, and people may know I noticed this when we got this. I got this on my other account, one of my other accounts. I would have to show you on that to show you what I mean. By the way, this is a good example. There's a Tellarite. Look at the size of them there compared to what they look like on game. But anyway, one of them is we were supposed to get this uniform. I think it was during the TNG anniversary, and that does not look like what we got. It actually looks like this uniform, which makes sense because if you watch this TNG, watch that series and tell me when does the uniforms change, except for, of course, All Good Things, which it was. This is definitely a different uniform. Also, one about this. Is it only the one, or is it both? Because she wore two different uniforms. She had the one she had in season 1. Then she had that one. And this one is it this, that, or is it also, But so first thing I want to do before I forget my skill, my traits. I like soldier. I like peak kelp. And I like rifle. I like my rifle for this. I think it's rifle. I have to check on it to know for sure when I get it. That's okay, and that's okay. So let's get started.
Lieutenant, we've located the wreckage of a crashed ship down there. I need to get boots on the ground, find out what's going on. Take a landing party down to the surface. Assess the situation and look for survivors.
We'll be down right away, sir.
Not so fast. We can't use the transporters due to atmospheric interference. You'll need to take a shuttlecraft down. Use the sensors to locate a safe landing site.
Sounds good to me, sir. And I've noticed this does change here when you do this. I have tried this a few times. I figured I'd do it one. This would be my main voyage. What's this say?
Did you find a suitable landing area?
Yes, sir. There's a good sized clearing close to the crash site.
Excellent. I've assigned Ensign Mears to your landing party. She's been to Taurus 2 before. Her insight will be quite valuable. Meet up with her and the others in the shuttle bay. And don't forget to grab a phaser in the armory on your way. From what I've read in Jim Kirk's report, Taurus 2 can get a little rough.
I sure on my way. And this is the only ship I've been on that you can access or interior on. I'm also meant to showcase this as well. I think it's the final. Actually, I don't even remember where these are at. You can't get this stuff now, so it beats me. Oh, I think it's at the bottom. Actually, no, it's over here. One is here. It's the Galaxy class interior, which is interesting because there is that. And then, of course, you got this one that includes the TOS original series interior bridge, anyway. DS9 includes a Defiant one, and I noticed that Intrepid one includes Voyagers. Why didn't that? The Voyager interior, both 2371 and 2410. And then, what does this one include? Oh, that's another way also you could get that as well. Interesting. So,
Ensign Tarsi, reporting for duty. The captain's asked me to make sure you get back in one piece, and I intend to do just that.
thanks, Tarsi. What do you know about Taurus 2?
Let's see. M-class planet. Barely. The Taurians are big, primitive, and quick to anger. I'd keep my phaser handy if I were you. Speaking of which, if you want to follow me to the armory, we can make sure your phaser is properly calibrated.
Right on. Lead the way, Ensign. Now, I may even stop this once I get down to the surface.
Your mini-map shows you where your
we will
objectives
see.
are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from your objective.
I wonder if I can get to my bank. If I just gotta tell me something.
Lieutenant, the armory is the other way.
Alright, thank you, asshole. Making me sound stupid. I'm not. You're stupid. Oh, that's the transporter room. Did you know the armory started with? While I'm doing this, I'm actually lucky, and I don't think I could act. Sally, these doors will turn. Actually, or is it the other way? No, we can't. Maybe it's on this side. They don't open anyway. Anyway, it's because later on, there's what I was trying to do is get into my bank. Can't do it during this mission, sadly. Because I got a turret. We would love to have a turret for the space combat. If I do one more.
Good shooting, Lieutenant. That should be enough. Unless you want more practice.
Sure, I think I'll practice on him. Yes, I can shoot him. And you too. Oh no, Curtis has gone rogue. That's why Oliver don't... sorry guys, my phaser's gone cuckoo. Here. So have I. What the hell, dude? Stop it. Dude. Dude, I swear I'm not doing it here. Well, I hope I could talk to someone. Well, this thing gone crazy. He'll probably punch it. I'm sorry, Tarsi. He's got a mind of his own. Yeah, that stopped it.
Ensign Mears reporting as ordered. I'm ready when you are. Though I can't say I'm happy to see Taurus 2 again.
Oh, why is that, Ensign?
I was one of the so-called Galileo 7, a science team sent to study the Murasaki effect. Our shuttle crashed on Taurus 2. Not all of us made it back to the Enterprise alive.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you. You can see why I'm reluctant to return to such a place.
I do, but you're the only one on board with local experience. Your insight will be invaluable.
Yes, of course you're right, Lieutenant. I am a Starfleet officer, and I will perform my duties. You can count on me.
I never doubted it for a second, and I think I will end this when I get to the planet. Oh god, the beam has changed. Sally, his hair color don't even look right, does it? It's ended now. I'm simply not satisfied with this. I think I will do Thea. After all, I was hoping to do Curtis, but like I said, the hair don't look right to me. Let's see. I know I could change it. Let's try. Let's see if I can get it to look better. That don't look dark enough. So that does mean I'm glad nothing happened. And what I'll do is check. If I can't, then when I do this tomorrow, I'll do this. So the hair did not look right. Or not tomorrow, but morning. Hair did not look right there. No, not a... I don't care what branch real fast. I'm checking something so we can get this hair right. Huh. I'm about to say. Don't care much else. The hair though is what's been wrong. That's more dark. Oh, because that might be dark brown. That's more dark black, like I was wanting. That's what I was really wanting right there. Okay. Those are brown. Can't tell for sure. Yeah. I think it's. Let me check something with this. That kind of looks good. This will work. Let's get him set up tonight before he's ready to go for me. Yeah, I know he's an engineer, but simply doesn't want him in his, then he is going to be the captain. Should have a gold uniform and his rank tips, of course. That's, of course, Curtis Holt to match my rest of my theme I got going with my people. Only show not representing realism. And then the USS Drake. Yes, I'll play this tutorial. Skip that one part, the start, for some reason.
Lieutenant, we've located the wreckage of a crashed ship down there. I need to get boots on the ground, find out what's going on. Take a landing party down to the surface. Assess the situation and look for survivors.
We'll beam down right away.
Not so fast. We can't use the transporters due to atmospheric interference. You'll need to take a shuttlecraft down. Use the sensors to locate a safe landing site.
Sounds good to me, sir.
Did you find a suitable landing area?
Yes, sir. There's a good sized clearing close to the crash
Excellent.
site.
I've assigned Ensign Mears to your landing party. She's been to Taurus 2 before. Her insight will be quite valuable. Meet up with her and the others in the shuttle bay. And don't forget to grab a phaser in the armory on your way. From what I've read in Jim Kirk's report, Taurus 2 can get a little rough.
I start on my way. Yeah, that looks black. The hair sounds trouble with the logo. Sadly, I can't get to my bank. Tried that just a little bit ago too.
Ensign Tarsi, reporting for duty. The captain's asked me to make sure you get back in one piece, and I intend to do just that.
Thanks, Tarsi. What do you know about Taurus 2?
Let's see. M-class planet. Barely. The Taurians are big, primitive, and quick to anger. I'd keep my phaser handy if I were you. Speaking of which, if you want to follow me to the armory, we can make sure your phaser is properly calibrated.
Right. Lead the way, Ensign. And I'll see. I'm going to try to get to ESD,
Your mini-map shows you where your objectives
I get
are. An arrow
too
will
tired,
appear on
may
the
stop
mini-map if
and
you are far away
so
from your
keep it in
objective.
mind. May do it once we get to the surface and ESD for the mission, maybe part of the mission for morning. We will see.
Good shooting, Lieutenant. That should be enough. Unless you want more practice.
No, sure. Want to shoot her? And you. I've actually better still do it. Last time I tried that, it kept shooting. Sadly, I can't. Oh yeah, now that door opens. So somewhere in there should be. These doors are gray with later on. You can actually go in these rooms, a lot of these rooms. And there's somewhere there's an officer that stops you. Tells you you're going the wrong way. Oh, he's up there, maybe over there. Ship all looks alike to him.
Ensign Mears, reporting is ordered. I'm ready when you are. Though I can't say I'm happy to see Taurus 2 again.
Oh, why is that, Ensign?
I was one of the so-called Galileo 7, a science team sent to study the Murasaki effect. Our shuttle crashed on Taurus 2. Not all of us made it back to the Enterprise alive.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you. You can see why I'm reluctant to return to such a place.
I do, but you're the only one on board with local experience. Your insight will be invaluable.
Yes, of course you're right, Lieutenant. I am a Starfleet officer, and I will perform my duties. You can count on me.
I never doubted it for a second. Of course, this is the only time they will actually address you as by your rank. This is the only period I know what it does, though.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
And of course, Spock does it, of course. Copernicus. Just noticed the name on the shuttle, but ain't what I'm going to call him, the one I have. Mere stills it after all. Is that a warp base? Yeah. Can't tell what else is up there though.
Ugh. It's just as grim as I remember it here. My skin is crawling. I can't help but feel like the creatures are out there, watching us, waiting to attack.
Stay alert. They very well could be.
Right. Okay. It appears the ship crashed somewhere north of here. There are 2 paths from here that lead to the crash site, and there may be survivors on both. I recommend you take Alpha Team along the northwestern path, and I'll take Beta to the northeast. We'll rendezvous at the main crash site.
Sounds good. See you there. So, northeast, you're going that one?
Remember, your mini-map shows you where your objectives
That's
are.
Flores
An arrow will
coming.
appear on the
Come on,
mini-map
girl.
if you are far away from your
Carson.
objective.
Like I said, that.
To sprint,
Oh, that's.
press and hold the left stick while moving.
Is that a Worf nacelle? Wow.
That's what you talked about
Big.
that, but are we talking about this? What the hell that's supposed to be from? Well, they were talking about that one.
Definitely Federation tech here. What's left of a shuttlecraft's coolant assembly, according to my tricorder.
Might be a crash shuttle nearby. Let's have a look. Now I'm curious, that's also...
There's your crash shuttle. What's left of it anyway. Look, someone's over there. I think they're hurt.
Let's give him a hand. And then I'll have to shoot you for insubordination. Can I talk to you now? Don't make me go over there and get burnt, bitch. I know it's going to happen.
Interactions can be interrupted by movement or combat.
Lieutenant, you won't be able to get close enough to
Can I
revive
have a
him while
word,
that thing's
Lieutenant?
venting plasma. Those valves should shut down the vents, though.
Agreed. We're having a word, woman. Would have told me, you let me do that before, I could avoid the unfortunate burn. Now I have to say, ouch. You know, on second thought, I give a crap less what's going on with them. I'm good with it. You guys help them. I don't care.
Thank you. We need to move. Those things, they're out there.
What things? Where? Drinking again? A little too much,
Flores, look out!
brandy with scotch with Scotty. Whatever else he could get his hands on. Actually, I thought about it.
What do they feed these
I
things?
could do that with
Never
the
mind.
tailor. I guess it does have to have a pistol. Oh, great, my bloody ass not. Oh crap! I know what I gotta do still. I think I did it. I did it the first time. Forgot to do it this time. I don't even know. Hold up, fool. I'm gonna do something. So, I know that one, but I think this is considered a rifle. I'm gonna use assault, so I don't know for sure. But this one period. That's it. Is I wanted to make him give him a swagger, but I could do that.
I'm Dr. Phineas Grogan, part of a research team studying the Murasaki effect.
But that's more accurate
Well,
for
I
him.
was before the ship crashed. I was looking for supplies when that thing roared. Got distracted and then that plasma coil blew. Damn near killed me.
Lucky to be alive, Doctor.
You're telling me? We should get those supplies back to camp. Dr. Mueller's probably worried sick about it by now.
Agreed. I'll get them lead the way. If you people wonder what they feed them, Andorians, you, Tellarites, anything but me. Vulcans.
Am I glad to see you? We thought we were stranded here with those monsters.
We'll have you out of here soon, sir.
Those supplies you brought will come in handy while we wait. Just put them over there for now. You know, I think there's some old phaser rifles in there. Might come in handy against those creatures.
Thanks, we'll have a look. Maybe I don't want to put them over there, you think of that? Nah, I'd actually need them.
There are some rifles in that crate. We should show the survivors how to shoot them. I'll set up some targets while you get ready.
A phaser? I've never shot one of these before.
Wait,
So,
you want me to
Must
shoot
go.
this?
To do so, press the Options button and select the Captain option under the Ship and Crew heading.
okay. Right on.
The targets are ready, Lieutenant. Let the survivors start shooting. And give them some pointers.
Works for me.
I get it. That gives me a lot more control.
Wow, thanks.
Adjust your stance.
That feels a lot better.
Let me show you how to do this.
They're right behind me.
Look, they're slow. Those long legs just should have caught you anyway.
Heads up! The Taurians are attacking!
You don't have no help on how is it throwing a spear. Just like Superman on bloody ass, a bloofer on DC. Run away from
We need to get these people to safety, Lieutenant. The Taurians will be back, and in greater numbers.
Agreed. You and Tursi guard the pass while I'll get the others in the cover. You two wait here. You guys got guns. These two down here don't. You go Duncan. You, did I tell you to go? Oh, I guess you're screwed. They're coming from that way. Yeah, that way. Fire away, people. Stay out here. Oh, crap, let's try that with the mirrors.
Lieutenant, we've held them off so far because they're scared of our weapons. But I don't think that'll last much longer. We've got to fall back to the wreckage. I might have an idea.
Hope it's a good one. Lead away.
Shut the doors! They're right behind us!
Is Tarsi in here? Yeah, there she is. Make sure. Maybe I want to play with them. Beat them, but get those rifles to my people. They need more than you two.
Okay. Last time I was here, Commander Scott, electrified the hull of our shuttle. That drove the Taurians off when they tried to break in. Think we can pull something like that off here?
Maybe, if there's enough shards left in the batteries. The amazing red button does everything. Closes doors, electrifies holes, you name it.
You did it! Lieutenant, it worked! Bless you, Scotty, wherever you are. I think we owe you a very nice bottle of scotch.
Indeed. Like it needs more. So what happened out there?
The Taurians ambushed us. I managed to escape, but the others, they've been taken. We've got to do something, and fast!
Get the survivors to the shuttle. Tarsi and I will rescue the hostages.
I was thinking, we can use our tricorders to track residual heat signatures left by the Taurians.
Like thermal breadcrumbs, eh? Good thinking. Yeah, the good old 23rd century when a man could still get drunk. Doesn't work in 24th or 25th century. Sip ale and all that garbage. Sucking and fro spearing, what I usually do. Oh, guess it will hurt me. Always wondered if there.
Lieutenant! We're over here! Help!
Under this one.
Thanks for coming back for us, sir. We owe you one. Pretty sure those things were gonna have us for dinner.
Not on my watch. Breakfast, lunch, sure, but not dinner.
Fascinating. The Taurians appear to be in a late Stone Age state of development.
Now isn't the best time for an anthropology lecture, Skial.
Yeah, scale. Let's try and figure out skill on her goal when we get over here. They disappear when the Klingons arrive.
Am I seeing things? Because those guys picking through the wreckage sure look like Klingons. Just what are Klingons doing on Taurus 2?
Let's find out. Ready phasers, just in case they're not in the mood for questions.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Looks like they aren't in the mood for questions, Lieutenant. Is that a Klingon pad? Bring it to me. I have some experience decrypting Klingon data.
Kill skill and what's her name? Did this disappear?
Huh. My little sister's diary was harder to decrypt. Sure, Klingons are good at fighting, but computers aren't their strong suit. And voila! One Klingon pad, unlocked and ready for your inspection.
Nice work, Ensign. Let's have a look.
Captain Core, your plan has worked perfectly, sir. Many ships have fallen into our trap. We've snared a few merchant ships and a Starfleet science vessel so far. You'll be pleased to hear that we're picking up a Federation cruiser on long-range sensors. Constitution class. Time to hunt bigger game. Glory to the Empire!
Download
Looks like
message.
the Klingons are using both guile and brute force here, Lieutenant. A pretty potent combination. The captain's definitely going to want to hear about this.
Agreed. But there's more Klingons inbound. Piss them off. See? He shoot you. Damn. That's how we did this. Did it perfect.
Let's get back to the shuttle before more of them show up.
Where the hell are you going? Well, looks like I'm on my own. She going sightseeing. I don't know where the hell Tarsi was. Go off the damn mountain, just wait up and you jump around like a little jumping mean.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Don't need to worry about her. Last we ever saw of her. Once she was standing over there with the rest of them. I got lost. Let's see, there's that one, there's that one. Yep, looks like Tarsi, Skiel, and what's her name got lost and they're dead. Right, oh, there's someone over here. I could tell who it looks like, or that person. Oh, that's. Yeah, that's like she was so. Must be her. Whoa.
We're ready to go when you are. Hope this thing's got enough fuel to get us back to the ship.
That makes two of us.
Are you ready to board the shuttle, Lieutenant?
Yeah.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Better not see Tarsi on the ship. She didn't make it. She's a goner. She has to stay here forever. And wish this was a Constitution class. It's actually not a bad ship. Pretty maneuverable. How'd you get up here?
We made it. Never thought I'd be so happy to see a shuttle bay. I admit I had my doubts in the beginning. Didn't think I'd hold it together down there. Every time I heard those things roar. But here I am. Thanks for believing in me.
Couldn't have done it without you, Ensign. Thanks.
Bridge to shuttle bay. Please respond.
Now, do take an interest in every faction now skills up here to where the hell did he come from? But every faction gives you a pistol, but the only one that actually uses it in a combat situation, when you think about it, are Romulans. I guess kind of do it with Federation and Klingon, but that's really more holodeck stuff. So
We have some uninvited guests,
weird.
Lieutenant. We've been boarded. The Klingons have breached the hull on the engineering deck and blocked our access. Since I can't send security in, I need you to secure the deck.
I sir, recommendations.
Start with the engineering lab. We need to bring our plasma relays back online. After that, secure the armory and main engineering.
100, sir. Tarsi mirrors, ready weapons, prepare to repel boarders. Because for me, after all, pistols were used way more often than rifles in the series, so you would have thought pistols would have been the primary weapon on the game.
I'm remembering an old Earth adage about leaping from frying pans into fires. Your orders, Lieutenant?
Stay here with Tarsi to help this squad. I'll take care of the labs. Yeah, you help these two. They need it.
I'll cover you while you clear out the lab, Lieutenant.
And you, no one's shooting at people.
They shut down our primary plasma conduits. Get them running, fast. Plasma conduits reinitialized. Auxiliary power restored.
Watch out! More Klingons!
Ah, you big boys. Oh crap, I was looking after you for a sergeant.
Great work. Secure engineering next, if you can.
If? Well, you got your well little faith on me. I don't know if I can.
We've cleared the rest of the deck, Lieutenant.
Well done. You and Tarsi hold here. I'll clear out main engineering. It's only a Klingon female hard talking should be.
Bridge to engineering. Please respond.
Yeah, I have to wait till another combat. I do remember that.
Nice work. Internal sensors showed you have secured the engineering deck. I need you to take a look at the engines now. The Klingons fouled them up good.
Honest, sir, standby.
Some missions in Star Trek Online will change based on your career track. Engineering, science, or tactical.
Get these engines back online.
Engines back online. Initiate evasive maneuvers. I need you on the bridge, Lieutenant.
Coming, Captain.
Sir, incoming transmission.
I'm exhausted. I'm sorry. Always happens. What the purpose there?
Federation Starship, this is Captain Core. Surrender if you must, but I'd rather you fight with honor.
The only thing I wish they would do and allow that would be if they could do a 21st century for both Romulans and Klingons as well. That would really make this really awesome.
Good work,
have those
Lieutenant.
choices.
The Klingons will think twice before they try to board this ship again. Now take the helm. We need to get to a friendly sector.
Yes, sir. So first thing I'm going to do is get my ship ready.
Select the item in the list you wish to equip. If you...
Okay, I know I got that. I think I got this, and I think I got this. I wish I had my turret, but I don't. I've seen something. Making sure. No, I'm only rank 3. Don't take long to get to rank. It don't take long to get to rank.
Sensors are picking
5,
up Klingon power signatures in 2 nearby satellites. I'm thinking they're broadcasting the distress signals that lured in our ships. Bring us in close so we can scan them and find out.
Aye, sir.
Press up to increase your ship speed.
I
Press
actually
down
want to
to
check
decrease your
something.
ship speed.
And today, lithium, we can definitely do that later. It's a good way to make money. And I also found out how to transfer that lithium between characters. So I always wondered if there was a way to do it, because ever delete a dang character, you lose a lot of that lithium if you don't know how to do it. And that's just simply how to utilize the exchange for that purpose. There's a way to do it.
Science report coming in now. The satellites are using a triaxilating signal. It's strong enough to cut through the interference and reach ships outside the nebula. Clever. Almost a shame we have to blow them up, isn't it?
Aye, sir. It's a real tragedy.
Use your torpedo to attack enemies who are not shielded.
Okay. That
nice work.
One
down.
work.
One to go. Looks like this one is shielded, though.
That's the one that gives us.
You must be within 10 kilometers of an enemy to attack it. Hold the up button to activate and deactivate full impulse.
Or L1.
Use your
Later on, I'll
laser beam to
definitely
weaken
be
shielded targets.
Okay.
Use your torpedo
sure.
on an enemy when their shield is down. You must be out of combat to answer the hail. The red alert message at the top of your screen will indicate if you are in combat.
Can you hear us? We're under attack by Klingon raiders. Our shields are buckling. Won't last long.
Hold on, Captain. We're on our way.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
I ain't wasting a high yield on you.
Thanks for the help. Our engines are offline. Could you transfer some energy and get them started again?
Can do, Captain. Stand by.
Thanks for everything. Good luck with the Klingons.
Safe travels, Captain.
Lieutenant, I made some modifications to our torpedo launcher. I think you'll like the results.
Acknowledge. Right on, right on. Yeah, this is the one you gotta be careful, because you don't get no reaction.
Press the circle button to activate high yield torpedo. High yield torpedo will increase the power of your next torpedo attack for 30 seconds. Target shields have failed.
Your head will decorate my bridge.
Oh, your head decorate my bridge.
More Klingon ships detected on long-range sensors, sir.
Fire!
Fire. Well, we will when we get there, sir.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
Oh, further back. I was hoping I might drop that shield before my torpedo had reached him. Oh damn, got it back. He's getting that shield up before I fire a torpedo. Somewhere in this is dinner for us.
This is the USS Enterprise. Acknowledge, please.
Acknowledge, Enterprise. En route to your position now. There they are.
So, the cub comes to fight beside the wolf, eh? And now you will die with him as well. This isn't over, Kirk. I will avenge myself upon you and your lackey.
Thank you for your assistance.
Drake, sensors indicate there are no enemy vessels remaining in the sector. Our actions today should deter the Klingons from further acts of piracy in the area, though they are often far from logical in such matters. Thanks for the update, Commander. Safe travels. Strike out.
Looks like we're done here, people. Starfleet Command wants us and Enterprise back for a debriefing on this mess. Helm, set a course for Earth space dock. Warp factor 3.
Warp out. I still love that with Constitution class. I'll make up for it. I want to get to T section. Yes. Right, and on top of it, sucking its vacuum. We're not dead or anything.
Captain Garrett wants to see you in his office, Lieutenant, but he says to feel free to mingle with the other officers first. I'd take him up on that if I were you. I mean, how often do you get the chance to meet the crew of the Enterprise? The best of the best.
That they are, Tarsi, that they are. Now, interesting thing, if you look behind the word in here, that looks like an officer in an Odyssey uniform on the bridge of this ship. It's just weird. Glitch. Talk to Mirrors first. It's right here. I don't know who this guy reminds me of. What's around?
It's been a pleasure working with you. I didn't enjoy going back to Taurus 2, but we got the job done thanks to you. Starfleet First Officers must be my good luck charm. Captain Garrett has requested me for a new logistics position here at ESD. Might not be as glamorous as the Final Frontier, but I've accepted. Until next time, good luck out there.
Same to you, Ensign. Take care. That's why you only ever be an ensign. And it's two things to know. One person who ain't here, I'll get to that in a moment. The one that is here but don't talk, which is, of course, Yeoman Rand. You know, being they do voiceovers for everyone but Scotty, why they couldn't do it for her and Kirk, it's beyond me. Why they couldn't do that for those two. But for some reason they opted not to.
If you're going into the Lion's Den, you'll need a medical officer.
I'm going to offer you some free advice. Don't be afraid to listen to the advice of your CMO, especially when it's followed by the words doctor's orders. And in my experience, officers in command branch tend to get hearing problems in such circumstances. I'll keep that in mind, Doctor. Ah, damn it. Double click the extra.
If you're going into the...
Sadly, it feels like this is my first time I've given you some advice. Know anything about that? Can't say that I do, sorry. As a Vulcan colleague of mine might say, it's fascinating. I'll let you get back to it, Lieutenant. Thanks for the help back there at Taurus. Don't mention it, Doctor. Yeah, it's interesting because that incident you're talking about hasn't even occurred to this poor boy yet. He wouldn't know clue what you're talking about.
Work back there, friend. It's not every day one walks away from a brawl with the Klingons. You look familiar. If you don't mind me saying so, have we met before?
I don't think so, Captain. Sir.
Must be my imagination then. You meet a lot of folks serving in Starfleet, to be sure. By the way, I heard you ran into the local wildlife on Taurus 2. Right unfriendly devils, aren't they? I won't be forgetting those gigantic spears anytime soon. Look me up sometime. We'll have a drink and share some caveman tales.
Thanks, Lieutenant Commander. I could use a good drink.
We were in Starfleet Academy together.
Always nice to see someone from the Academy days. Class of 2268, yes? I seem to recall an incident involving you, a Ragelian flame rose, and the unfortunate activation of fire suppression systems during one of Professor Tiven's lectures. Very cold, almost like Siberian winters. It made a pretty positive impression on Cadet Winstead, however.
Lieutenant Uhura of the Starship Enterprise.
Leave it to the Klingons to set a trap inside the Murasaki effect. I don't think they'll try anything like that against you. Be careful though, Klingons tend to hold grudges, Your friend Captain Core might try to settle the score with you down the road. Good advice, Lieutenant. If he wants a rematch, I'll be ready. And Sulu.
May the great bird of the galaxy bless your planet.
And instead, you were at the helm during the fight with the Klingons. That was some fine flying. Keep it up, and you might get the chance to helm of Constitution class from what I've seen you up for the challenge. Thanks, Lieutenant. I hope I'll get the chance. Yes, I will. T2 ship is a Constitution class refit, and well, T6 ship you'll have is also a well, Kelvin timeline, but still a Constitution class. For him, anyway. Got that on my fleet raffle earlier.
Thanks for coming. I have some good news to share. First off, Fleet promoted me to Admiral. I'll be working with Deep Space Command on several exploration initiatives there. Our ship's going to need a new captain. I've talked it over with Command, and they agree with my recommendation. You.
Have to put in my
Congratulations, my
bank
friend. I know the ship will be in good hands once I'm away. Don't think you've gotten rid of me, though. I plan on keeping you plenty busy out there.
Congratulations, Lieutenant. Every generation, Starfleet officers hear the call of duty. Hidden dangers lurk in space, and the threat of Klingon attack has made even the most stout-hearted reconsider their choice to travel throughout the stars. A last-ditch effort to find a common ground could end this conflict, but there are many who oppose peace. If the Federation is to be saved from chaos, new officers will need to take up the task of restoring peace. Live long and prosper, Lieutenant.
Peace and long life, Mr. Spock. Of course, this is the transfer between
I've outlined important people you should talk
a
to
regular one
space dock.
and
Speak with the tailor to customize your appearance. After that,
from a single
speak with the ship vendor to
person zone to multiplayer. Except not always being here, but sometimes you'll not sure this late hour, but occasionally I'll find people over here. Not many people doing this still now, so I ain't gonna read all this though. I do want to do something here. I did mention this. It's actually I could do a dress uniform. Actually, I probably should do a dress uniform now as well. Give me an option, but I want to do. I could modify it though. Any accent. And what I want to change is not so much the rank. I care less on that, but actually, it's here. It's this. This is actually, I think, more Curtis S. I think this is right, but I'll just check. So one thing change on it. Like I said, I also want to do no, I'm not doing off duty. I'm doing it's hopefully I can do this. Yeah, this dress uniform. And this is wrong. No, I gotta find there's dress ones as well. That's okay, but I want there's a good one. I gotta find it though. That's the one I'm looking for. That's that. Okay. Actually, I made a mistake. One part. Got the color wrong. I'm trying to keep his uniform in the command branch. So this. Then he is technically a command officer. He will be part of the fleet, of course, once he gets up there. We promised him I would join them. Yes, I gotta get my, let's go down to this. That was weird. I don't get my shuttlecraft? Oh, that's messed up. I don't get my shuttlecraft? Oh, this is messed up. Usually you get a frickin' I don't get one. That's weird.
I know that being a starship captain is a big responsibility, but I believe you're up to the task. If you feel that your ship is ready for its next mission, I can give you new orders. Stay safe out there.
Huh. I'm gonna have to buy one. Do you get one? Yeah, sexist game, I tell you. So I don't have my, ain't like I like the thing to anyone, but
every skill
still,
costs 1 point of a
I
same
got
type to
screwed.
purchase. You will earn 1 space point every.
That's happened to me at least once before. Didn't get one.
To purchase. You will earn 1 space point
Why
every 1
I
level
flipping
and 1
out
ground
on
point
it. I
every
give
5
it a look.
levels until you reach level 50. For each skill purchased, you will earn progress in unlocked paths.
Yeah, you remember those? That's just so weird. You know what? Well, I'm gonna try it. I don't. Oh yeah. Don't. Oh, sorry, that's a weapon there. Okay, I'm gonna put that on her actually. I don't want to do. So no, I didn't want to return the ship. Actually, I wanted to do something else. Don't have a shuttle bridge to visit, so I won't have a. I was actually going to use this. So you know, being this happened, I may actually do this again in the morning to do a speed run through that part. I don't like the fact that I don't get in that shuttle. Something acted up, so we'll probably end the broadcast now and try to fix that and see if it gives me it in the morning. Because that is free. I save some money. I don't want to have to buy the damn thing. Not to mention, I don't mind using that shuttle. So anyway, this has been Outlaw 370. This has been Star Trek Online. Remember, hit the like and subscription buttons, and always feel free to leave comments. And good luck and good gaming out there. Again, I'll do that. I'll probably do that off camera. I don't point you out to watch all that again. And then pick it up from where we just left off. Let's notice it looks like a Vulcan ship back there. So I'll try that. Hopefully it works. Not sure why I did it there. That was just weird. No, not that. This. Okay.